Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to today's evening session of Being Heartful Every Day, a joyful adventure. We are now on day 319 and week 46, continuing our exploration of purity, a quality that frees us from inner burdens and aligns us with the higher purpose of life. Purity is not just about being free from external impurities. It is also about liberating the heart and mind from unnecessary complexities, attachments, and distortions. When we cultivate purity, we experience inner freedom, a state where thoughts, emotions, and actions flow effortlessly in harmony with our higher self. Think of a bird soaring in the open sky. It flies with ease because it carries no excess weight. Similarly, when our heart is pure, we move through life without unnecessary burdens, free from grudges, fears, and falsehoods. A pure heart allows us to experience inner peace beyond fleeting emotions. Be free from prejudice, seeing the world with an open heart. And the pure heart also allows to strengthen intuition and clarity, allowing the guidance to flow naturally. Purity does not remain confined to our personal practice. It naturally extends into our relationships, actions, and environment. A pure heart creates ripples of harmony wherever it goes. Let us not forget on our own journey to take a moment to introduce our family and friends to master classes and to being heartful everyday sessions, which can spark and help them reconnect with their own inner light. And today, we will continue reading from Daji's article on the art of removing and creating habits, part 7. Yesterday, we explored happiness and mental well being and how inner purity leads to concentration. Today, we will move into the next session, which is on mastery of the senses, that will help further deepening our understanding of purity in daily life. Mastery of the senses. Third, inner purity leads to mastery of the senses or pratyahar, the fifth limb of Ashtanga Yoga. Every time we meditate, we prepare ourselves beforehand by turning our attention inward, away from the outer pull of the senses and into the heart. This process will only really be successful, however, when our hearts are pure. Otherwise, we will remain distracted by the complexities and impurities arising in our field of consciousness as thoughts, feelings, and outer distractions. When our focus is truly on the center of our being, the senses lose their potency. This mastery of the senses is the result of mental purity. Every time we meditate, we prepare ourselves beforehand by turning our attention inward, away from the outer pull of the senses and into the heart. This process will only really be successful, however, when our hearts are pure. Fitness for self realization. Finally, Patanjali tells us that inner purity gives us the mental fitness for self realization, the contentment, concentration, calmness, compassion, courage, clarity of purpose, and mastery of the senses that are awakened in our hearts through purity prepare us for self realization. Realization is not possible without such a preparation, which requires discipline and intense interest, as well as the support of a capable guide. How do we purify our consciousness? The answer to this question is so simple. We remove all the impurities that have accumulated in our inner environment, in our consciousness. In earlier times, mystics and yogis attempted to do this through very difficult practices and penances. Thankfully, in the modern era, there has been astounding progress in the science of yoga and in the practices that are available to remove impurities from the field of consciousness. These impurities are known as samskars. The simplest and most effective of these is the heartfulness cleaning practice. Cleaning is done every evening so as to remove the mental and emotional dirt that accumulates during the day, just as taking a bath removes dirt from the physical body. It is a practical method, so its effects can only be known through experience. I suggest you try it and see how it purifies and simplifies your state of mind. You will feel light, contented, and carefree at the end of the day. As we become progressively purer and lighter as a result of our spiritual practices, we start to see changes in our outer lifestyle also. The result, a better destiny. As we become progressively purer and lighter as a result of our spiritual practices, we start to see changes in our outer lifestyle also. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, and the habits we have will slowly adjust to our level of lightness. We do need to be aware of this process, however, and allow the changes to happen rather than staying stuck in outdated, obsolete patterns of behavior. It is also about letting go of anything that no longer serves us. As a result of this inner purification, our character and lifestyle change, and thus our destiny changes. There is a complete transformation when purity permeates every level of our being from the inside out. And with this, we have completed the article by Robert Daji, and now we will prepare ourselves for the universal prayer. Close your eyes gently and softly. Settle into the stillness of your heart. Let your heart be filled with love for all the beings. And let us now offer the universal prayer together. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and the real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। This universal prayer radiate purity and grace across the world. Tonight, before we go to rest, let us take a moment of reflection and offer the bedtime prayer sincerely from our hearts, seeking to cleanse our hearts of any burdens or regrets. As we rest, may we awaken with the renewed lightness and a deeper connection to the purity. Thank you all for joining this session with us today, and may the sense of purity remain within us throughout the night and into the new day. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 6 a.m. as we continue our journey together, and wishing you a night filled with peace and lightness.